to everyone out there. It's a Friday, which means it's another day for a video. Today's video is about Engine Hawk. Now that might not mean something to a lot of people out there, but one brand that you will know of is Ruroc. It's a brand that I put my name behind. It's a brand that I trust. Ruroc do amazing helmets, but having a helmet isn't enough to keep you safe on the road. And that's where Engine Hawk steps in. And they've given me this, even with a little logo on there. So Engine Hawk, I know that their ethos, their principles and everything is still very true to Ruroc. How much of it will change and develop away from Ruroc, I don't know. Nonetheless, Engine Hawk are going to be offering protective clothing that will complement your Ruroc helmet. That at the end of the day is the main thing. This is the Hawkeye. I am one of the small handful of people that have been given the privilege of checking out these. Now these are prototypes. A lot of you are probably joining Task Force Echo Hotel, which is a closed Facebook group that Engine Hawk Ruroc guys have put together to get feedback from you and to develop the perfect product. So this is where they're at the moment. This is prototypes. Obviously there's been developments past this. We've been told as testers and as the first people who feedback on these what those developments are going to be, but going on from here, going on from this video, is going to be further developments, so the product will be even more awesome than this. I'm going to unbox this now. I'm not going to do it in this dirty workshop. Let's do it inside. First thing we need to do is get this open and see what's there. So, the revolution starts with you. Welcome to the team. This is a first edition Engine Hawk jacket. Wear it with style and pride. Matt Rees, founder. Yes, first edition. Let's get all that out of the way. This is it. First impressions, it smells delicious. I know you shouldn't say that about leather jacket, but leather has got that nice smell, especially proper leather, genuine leather. It's soft, out the pack, it's soft. I'm looking forward to that. Got the Engine Hawk tag on here. Right, I'm gonna leave that on there for a moment. Right, first impressions, yes, the leather is nice, the leather is good, it feels nice. Let's get it out, feel what it looks like. First impressions, it's heavy. It's got that weight to it. I like that. It feels like a proper biker's jacket. It doesn't feel like one of these street jackets that are trying to be biker's jacket and you know that if you're gonna slide on them, you're gonna lose a bit of skin. This feels like a proper biker's jacket. But why I chose the Hawkeye especially is because it looked to me on what I was being shared with the guys at Engine Hawk, that it looked to me that it was the kind of everyday jacket that you could wear and it not feel like you're wearing a biker's jacket. So I want to see if that actually does stand up to the test. I know from talking to the guys that these zips are prototype zips, so the final ones are actually going to have rubberized grips and handles here so you can grab it with your gloves and pull it down. I like that little Engine Hawk detail on there. Just a nice little detail. Pull the zip down. It's actually a solid zip. It feels like a good zip. Oh, main feature on this, I've just realized, double zip. So you can open it up or down. Opening up the inside. That's nice. That is nice. Breathable fabric. You've got your armor in there. Let's really scrutinize this now. Nice little Engine Hawk detailing here. So this is one pocket in there, one velcroed pocket, another velcroed pocket there. Saztec, which obviously offer really good body protectors there. You then have another pocket in here. I believe, again from talking to the guys, I think this pocket, although it is waterproof being behind this, to some extent, of course leather isn't going to be 100% waterproof. I have been in leathers before where they have actually seeped through when it's torrential rain. That is going to be a completely waterproof pocket. I like this little chain up here. I really do. That is going to be changed. That's going to be changed to more of a, like a bike chain. So that's going to be more in keeping the bike theme, but I like that because that means that you can pretty much hang it on anything. Leather trim as well, so that is extra strong. So it's not just a piece of fabric that's going to rip out of its stitching. That is going to stay in there. Engine Hawk branding here. That looks like it's in the reflective material. I mean, you're never going to use it, but it's there. It's a nice little detail. That's never going to be reflective. Pulleys on the inside, probably for toggles and things, for slipping in a winter liner. You have an extra zip on the outside here, or the inside I should say, and that is definitely for a winter liner. So yes, you have the option of putting a winter liner into this so you can bulk it up. That is brilliant, because I know that this alone in our winters is, you know, going to be warm but not warm enough. With a winter liner it's going to add it on even more. Let's have a look at the armour. SASTEC armour. Curves nicely to your spine, to your body. What I've been told by these guys is that this texture here, this material is abrasive resistant. So that goes on the outside, this padding goes on the inside then. That curves around your back, so that offers you the protection that you need, the impact protection, and then the slide protection as well. Now there's a back protector here, there's shoulder protector, and elbow protector as well. I'm going to seriously scrutinise this. What I do like is this tailored stitching down there, just to bring it in, adds a little bit of style into it as well. Quilted panels on here, I really do like that. Again, it's another design piece, isn't it? The neck, I've just noticed, is actually a material. It's like a canvasy material. It's almost like a wetsuit material. I like that, because that means that it's not going to scuff against your neck. What usually happens with leather is that over time it becomes kind of discoloured and scuffs around your neck. So I think that's probably going to stop that. Has these at the side here. So this is really cool. These stripes are reflective. Obviously don't look like it now. They are showing up a little bit lighter on film than what they actually are. They are pretty much dark grey, but on this I guess they still look it. Let's go to the back. Start off at the top, you've got the Engine Hawk logo there. I do like that because obviously it's the triple exhaust. I'll let you guys decide which bike that is. To me, that's an MV Agusta, but it does have the Hawk. It's got the eye in there. I quite like that. Engine Hawk lettering at the bottom. What I like about this is that it is subtle enough, yet still there. You get these jackets with massive branding on the back and everything like that. This jacket in particular is the more subtle one. These zips to open out the jacket, taper it back in. So if you have got that wider waistline, or if you are wearing more leathers, or if your position needs you to have that open, it does give you that extra stretch. That is neat. What I really like about this is this ribbed shoulder here. Goes in, looks really cool, and it does actually function that way as well. It does stretch and go back as your arms are going in and out, and that gives you enough flex to be able to hunch over the bike. Whether you're cruising or in a more hunched cafe racer position, this jacket is for you. One final touch I have noticed again on this is that the underside is material, breathable material, and that's nice because again, it's on the underside, so it means that you can wear this jacket in really hot weathers and it's still breathable. Let's try it on in the workshop and see what it looks like. Before we do that, let's look at the armour. We have the back armour here. There is a shoulder armour. That, let's see how this works. That is in this pocket here. I'm trying to do it with one hand. That is this pocket here. Similar style padding as that. And there is one more in the arm itself. Okay, I've just turned the sleeve inside out now. So there is another pocket in there. There's another armour pocket. Armour's a bit squashed at the moment because of how the sleeve is, but that goes to show you how easy it is to change. There's another Velcro pocket in there, and you can even see the shoulder pocket there even better. So let's put this on now. See what my first impressions of this jacket really is. This is the Hawkeye. Actually, let's get rid of this tag in here first. First impressions, it's nice. Let's zip that up. First impressions, yeah, it's nice. It feels good. It feels a lot less bulky than an actual motorbike jacket does. Arm length, now I've got an issue with arm length. Because I am 6'4", this is the ceiling just above my head here. There is about 4 inches from my head in the ceiling. Arm length is always an issue for me because I've got arms that are freakishly long. You know what, on this, it's not bad. They could do, and I don't know if this is just me needing to wear into this because I take my watch off. The watch isn't really the best thing to have if you're trying to grab it and stretch it. When I've got my arms down by the side of me, but when you've got gloves on it, and even in that extended position of riding, it's actually alright. I think it's one of those things that the jacket will kind of mould into me. It feels super soft. It's not rigid. It's not rigid like these new jackets that you will get off the shelf and it just sticks to you straight. It's not one of those. It's malleable. It will get even more because I know, you know, as anyone knows with leather, you have to break things in. It's got that new texture to it, that new feel. I'd love to see it, what it looks like after a year's wear when it is your jacket then. I think that would be amazing and super awesome in that sense. Right, let's zip it up. Not bad. Feels super nice, super comfortable. It's nice, it's tailored all the way down to the bottom. You know, oh, it's elasticated. Check this out. I'm flexing now, but check these little things out of the back here. Goes in and out, and it does spring you back in. It is elasticated, proper elasticated. But it does give you that extra movement with your shoulders. That is really nice. I've had jackets in the past with just like a gusset, a cutout there, but never elasticated ones. That is nice. Fit wise, I am a 44 jacket size and this is a large. This fits me fine. This is without a winter liner. With a winter liner, I think it would fit me that even more snug feeling. I don't think it would be too much. I don't think I'd be stuffed in there. With the jumper, I could probably put a jumper underneath and then I'd start bulking up. But I'd imagine if you do have more bulk on you, more than what I have, then an XL is obviously going to compensate for that and everything. But a large for me is fine. I really do like it. These bands, still not completely reflective in this light. I don't know if I've got anything that I can reflect it with, but trust me, they are reflective. Simple logo on the chest there, just to show how far it comes down. It comes down my waist. In fact, those jeans are a bit low. My waist comes up to about there. So this jacket goes even further down over that comfortable. So if I am hunched back, that jacket still doesn't ride over my waistband, provided I've got my jeans in the right place. And a subtle detail of having the logo at the bottom I do like, I really do like. And there we have it, the jacket. As you can see, it's a decent jacket for just everyday use. I'm sat here now, completely forgotten about these elbow pads, shoulder pads, even the back pad to that extent. It kind of blends into one. And I've had jackets in the past with bulkier elbow pads and shoulder pads where it makes you look like a square man, and you know, you're so conscious of when you're going into places off your bike, you are kind of conscious of the fact that you are wearing one. You don't want to be. You want something to be forgettable when you're wearing it, that is, and I think this jacket does it well. That's not a bad comment. It's not saying that the jacket's forgettable. It means that you forget that it's on you, and that's a good thing. I can imagine if you wanted to narrow down on certain things like armour, like taking the elbow padding out or the shoulder padding or anything like that, if you are going for a full day and not actually using your bike, and if you're safe taking the armour off, I think this jacket is instantly an everyday jacket. So it's not just reserved for your motorbike, and I think that's where the money goes. I think that's what makes it worth it as well. Looking at it, it's an everyday jacket. As soon as we get to that point where it's a few degrees higher in temperature and we're also out of lockdown in this country, I will be taking a bike out and testing this. But for today, I just thought I'd get a video out there so you guys can see the unboxing and see my initial thoughts on what I think of it. A few last comments that I have myself personally. I find having the zips on the lower side alien to me. I'm used to having zips on the top, but I can see why they've done that. Anywhere, if any part of you is going to get rain and constant rain, you want the zip to be on the bottom because it's going to leak less or let less water in. So that, I guess that is a conscious effort. It's something that I'm going to have to get used to because my previous jacket had zips on the top, but that's just something out of habit for me. We know about the waterproof pocket that they're going to bring out. I think as well from conversations that me and the other guys who are currently testing the jacket have had, is that we're going to make this zip a little bit bigger as well so you can grab it with your gloved fingers. These zips will be addressed, but apart from that, first impressions, I can't think of anything else I'd fault it. It is up there in terms of a premium feel. One last thing, let's see how it goes with a Ruroc helmet. So that is all from me. If you like this jacket, head over to the Engine Hawk website, sign up, see if you're accepted to be a part of the Task Force Echo Hotel closed Facebook group to give your feedback on these. I know that they will be selecting 10 random people to check out these jackets as well, because obviously there's nothing better than consumer testing and everything like that. You're not going to sell any products unless you do that, unless you involve you guys and get feedback from you guys. So as well, leave a comment down below on what you think could be improved with this jacket from seeing it on me, and together we will all make better products. So until next week's video will be the mongrel behind me here. Until then, head over to the website, see what other jackets are in range.